that the human impulse to create is universal. And art is that medium that helps us to deliver that universal message, whether it be by written word or music or dance. It's universal, not just here in Bozeman, not just in Montana, but all over the world. And today, this community comes together to celebrate that creativity, to celebrate the creativity of art and music and dance. So I hope you will take this opportunity not only to look at the art, but to meet the artists. They have very interesting stories to tell. Get to know them, talk to them a little bit, and when you do purchase that piece of art, you'll have a little bit of not only beautiful art to take with you, but some history as well. We are so fortunate to live in a community and a state that really supports and nurtures the art. That's what the Montana Arts Council does. That is something that I am very passionate about, and I'm so pleased to be here today, and I want to thank all of you for coming and all of the artists for being here as well. So have a great weekend. Go out and support those local artists. Thank you very much.
Taking their time right behind my back, and I'm talking to myself at night because I can't forget. Back and forth through my mind behind a cigarette, and the feeling coming from my bones says leave it alone.
Just what happens with yellow, but you can do those sort of things and make like a texture. I have a little. Yeah. And other colors will do those things too in different kind of ways. It's not limited to yellow. You can make like a texture, like it was fish scales or something like that, or whatever, just by adding a color over a color.
And it just pushes the other color away.
Yes, it pushes. It is, yeah, the fluidity, you know, because it's like painting with watercolors. But once you lose white, you're not getting it back.
Yeah, right?
That's the thing.
So tell me more about the Student Guilt Making.
The Student Printmaking Association of Montana, or SPAM for short, is a guild supported by MSU, and we're just a group of printmakers, faculty, and students and alumni, all working together. We have regular meetings, and we make prints. We spread prints around the community by making t-shirts, Valentine's Day cards, and all sorts of things like that, as well as also pushing a big fine arts market as well. We have a couple big gallery events. One of them, our biggest one of the year, is Prints, Pots, and Patinas, which we're really excited for this year. It's going to be probably mid-October, and
whereabouts?
It's the gallery, or the whole event is held at the Graduate Art Studios. It's called the Melvin Art Studios, or the Waller Yablonsky Gallery as well. It has many names. And we are going to, in about mid-October, have everybody out to the studio, and we're gonna have a great event. It's super fun.
So is there an inspiration for your work? It's really varied work, and all of it is really interesting and beautiful. What's your inspiration?
All of our work is very collaborative. This is pretty much not very individualistic work at the moment. Each printmaker has their own inspiration and their own body of work, which they would all love to dive in and tell you about, I'm sure. But everything we're showing here today is collaborative work based on just getting together, having fun printing, making funny prints. We all have a very dry sense of humor, so there's lots of that floating around. And yeah, that's...
We use the word collaborative, and our new radio station intends to be collaborative with the community. And so I really like the fact you can work collaboratively. What to you does community mean?
Community means collaborating, I guess, and just working together to get things done. I mean, it took 3 guilds to put this whole tent together, and effort from everybody. And I guess it just means when you come together, and this is what something cool that is hopefully efficient.
Great, thank you very much.
Absolutely. I'm Ben, current KGVM.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, absolutely.
Sometimes a happy thought is just too far away to retrieve. So I lay in bed just thinking of how far my arms can reach. I roll over toward my nightstand, and there it is for me. I have whiskey for breakfast, coffee around about 10. Just the way I like it, and tomorrow I'll do it again. Just a little nip right now, then a little more in a minute. I say hello to that wild turkey and I pull the cork right out. Take a big old swig and it makes its way on down. I do all of this before my feet ever hit the ground. 'Cause I have whiskey for breakfast, coffee around about 10. Just the way I like it, and tomorrow I'll do it again. Don't knock it if you ain't tried it, 'cause that's what it's like to be me. 'Cause I have whiskey for breakfast, coffee around about 10. Just the way I like it, and tomorrow I'll do it again. Marco Waniak, I'm Heather Lingle. Thank you all so much.
Hi, I'm here with Indian Paintbrush Designs, which is beautiful jewelry, and I'm speaking to
Sarah Pardee.
Sarah. Tell me
Hi.
a little bit about your work and your inspiration.
So my work is, I like simple and delicate work that is elegant. I like organic forms, and I'm also inspired by like architecture and kind of mid-century simple design. So my work is, some of it has stones, but a lot of it is just metal. I try to make elegant pieces.
They are very elegant, which is what caught my eye as I walked in. They're very simple and architectural, but also very lovely and beautifully made. So I'm wondering what brings you to Slam.
I have come, this is my first time being a vendor at Slam. I've come to it the last couple years to check out everyone else's art and think it's a really nice community gathering. There are a lot of fun musicians and really beautiful artwork of all different types. So yeah, I'm happy to be a part of it.
Well, you use the word community, and we're wondering, since we're hoping to be a community radio station, what community means to you.
I mean, as I've been getting this business going in the last year and a half, it's been really nice meeting other artists in the area, and there have been so many people who are really supportive and have kind of given me advice and tips and all kinds of just ideas for how to run my business and get the word out there. So I think it's really nice how helpful people in Bozeman are and how friendly and supportive. And so it's good to have friends who are also artists.
That is a good thing about Thank you very much. You're seeing customers come in.
Thank you.
But the best thing about this particular festival?
About this particular event is, well, I think the initiation of the Slam Festival heralds itself as an opportunity to promote our community and its arts and its music, and I think that it's just grown exponentially, to include this. We have so many artists here, and
yeah, it's impressive.
I think that's one of the best things is to keep our community connected with art to its artists and the translators of what our collective consciousness is in this area. Not to get metaphysical on you there, but it really is. I mean, this showcases who we are. We're a town of highly creative people. What I most appreciate about Salah and Callie, the co-directors and creators of this whole event, is their integrity and their creativity and their wise perspective of how this should be hosted. And it just gets better every single year. We see more smiling faces. We see even brighter creativity. We see it's a festival.
One of the things you mentioned there was community. What does the word community mean to you, or how would you define it?
Yeah. Well, it's fun. It's fun to think. I always joke and say I'm a recovered Pennsylvanian. And when I lived outside of the Philly area, there were more than 1 million people in the one
area, metropolitan area.
Oh gosh, county. Excuse me, one county. And you think with that amount of people that there would be such a great community, and there really wasn't. There were drips and drabs of it. When I think about community, I think of this level of cooperation and patience that we have through all of our processes of being here. You just don't see. There's not a lot of super angry people. There's a lot of helpful people, and there's not a lot of overlap with. There is a lot of overlap in ideas, but there doesn't seem to be this overwhelming significance of one person I love the myriad of perspectives. For now, everybody seems generally peaceful. So what more could you want to be in a community that's creative and happy?
There's a fresh breeze blowing, my heart's cracked open. Some wildflowers growing where there once was ice. The dance floor is empty with you here beside me. I'm not afraid to try a brand new place. When my chest is aching, my hands are shaking, that strange old feeling I thought I'd never know again. My head is racing with new inspiration. My feet are moving to a brand new place. Don't think too much. Try to figure the steps out. Just follow the music. Well, the steps are uncertain, the music is playing, I will try to follow closely. That's always hard for me. Keep your arm around me, whisper to me softly. I'm ready now to try a brand new day. Don't think too much. Don't try to figure the steps out. Just follow the music.
To a high school student at MSU, but at BHS, that is going to go into the arts for their college career, and we have an announcement that we would like to share with you of who that is.
So, the SLAM Visual Arts Scholarship for 2016 is, well, every year it's chosen by the art department at Bozeman High, and this year we want to introduce to all of you Sarah Badesky. I want to make sure I say that right. And Sarah will be attending Montana State University, so keep your eyes open for her in the future. She's going to be an up-and-coming participant at SLAM, I imagine, because her work is phenomenal.
I guess I'm hoping to go into drawing and printmaking in fine arts.
Yay! Now we're gonna get her slam sandwich.
Slam Sammy!
Oh,
Thank you.
Yeah, come to my house.
Thank you, everybody, and there are also more opportunities for scholarships coming from SLAM. They'll be available on our website, slamfestivals.org, and if you're a resident of the state of Montana, you're eligible. So check it out in the coming months. Thank you all for coming to SLAM.